He
He
wasn't,
just
bro.
finished Invisible War before he could say at you.
He
Conquest was
He-
on his doorstep.
don't they call him warm. Oh.
Dude, your mother is an evangelist.
There was something you said about a certain somebody in a movie that we were talking about last year.
How
That's
could I forget? I have really, those movies are basically like a demo of what the most modern, the most like out there, top-notch models of visual effects in the industry is right now. What's going to be the standard in the next 2-3 years? That's what the Avatar franchise is all about right now. Then this Dune trilogy is like the Lord of the Rings of our generation. I don't care about being nice. People are actually foolish because if the movie industry turns out to be what Opera is, people will go out.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Megamind podcast. As usual, my name is Jude, and my co-host is
Wisdom. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. So nice to be fully back. Come on, Wisdom.
How many episodes are we going to be talking about fully back? This is the 10th episode this year. We're talking about fully back.
That's why I said it three times.
How many episodes are we going to be talking about fully back?
Don't worry, in the next episode, I will say it 4 times. It's not the 4th time I said that is the lucky one. I'll be able to talk and follow.
It's the 3rd time. Let this be the 3rd and the last.
Yes, it's definitely going to be the 3rd and the last.
I use God to beg you. Jude. So what's up? What's up? Why don't we tell the people what we've been watching, recently?
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. It's been a very, very nice couple of watches so far, and we're definitely in for more. Like, we literally just at the beginning and we're already feasting in, so much awesomeness. Let's take it away. Let's take it away.
I asked you a question. You have not answered my question.
Okay.
I say, wait. Apart from the things we are going to talk about in this episode, right?
Yes.
Other things we've been watching, in recent weeks, it's been a while we've actually touched down with the people and all of that.
Yeah.
Right? And even in our last few episodes, we had things we were talking about straight away. So from, the Avengers talk, and then, our last episode talking about Green Lantern and all of that. Right?
Yeah.
So I just thought we touch base with the people. So don't give me that your word salad you gave me just now, like your ChatGPT. What did you watch?
Well. What I watched, actually, I've not really been watching much because it's been crazy. But I did watch. I'm in season 8 of The Office now, so I told that I've been watching The Office from last year. If you've been following up,
yeah.
So I'm in season 8 now, and it's awesome. Then this animated series again that I talked about last week, I'm still on it. Bob's Burgers, I'm on it as well. Then also I was about seeing Zootopia Part 2, earlier.
Okay.
Zootopia
there was
Part
a
2.
version of this podcast where we were supposed to talk about Zootopia Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
But, things being as circumstances
Condition that make crayfish to bend.
Condition. I would have called names now, but Jude will say that I'm accusing him too much, so I will not call names. Circumstances has prevented us from, being current with events as we would like to on this podcast. Well, that's dope.
Yeah.
I've still not seen it yet either. I think if there's an animation that should currently be at the top of my watch list, it will not actually be Zootopia 2, it will be Goats.
Yeah, so, I downloaded that as well. Yeah.
For those I know that it's supposed to be for you. Goats. I watched the NBA, right?
They're talking about your goats actually.
And it was one that produced this particular animation. So it's actually crazy that I've not seen it yet, but I would get to it eventually. Right?
Yeah, because, I downloaded that during the course of this week.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. That's dope. I know I'm going to see it.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to see it.
Then sorry, I forgot to just top it up. Then Invincible as well. I have seen Invincible as well.
I will shoot you. I will I told you just now that aside the things we are discussing in this podcast. Okay, so you are telling me now they are not discussing Invincible in this podcast, Abi?
I want to answer your question in full with my full chest. I want to get 10 over 10.
I put it to you. That's how you supposed to fail in exam. because you don't follow instructions that are given to you. What have you been watching aside the ones we want to talk about on this episode?
Leave me. You go leave me. I'm so
You don't
excited
follow
about
instructions.
Invincible.
Anyways, before we
Oh,
get to Invisibles though, let's talk. Okay, no, let me
yeah.
give maybe a few things I've been watching as well. So I've been
Yeah.
watching The Pit, right? It's
Okay,
medical
okay,
procedure. I think
okay,
like again,
okay.
I'll keep saying is the best medical procedure I have seen in a very long time. And
Hmm.
trust me, I have seen a lot in the past 2 years, right? So
Okay.
within 2024 till now, I think 2024 was the first time I watched a medical procedure. I saw House
Okay.
MD, right? Epic
Okay.
stuff, right? House MD.
Yeah.
Then I saw The Good Doctor.
Okay. Okay. I
Then
can
I
vouch for
saw
that. That's solid. That's really, really
then I
solid.
saw The Residents.
Okay.
Then I saw Pulse. It's one of these Netflix medical procedure like that. Then I saw
Yeah.
part of Grey's Anatomy. I
Okay.
even kind of started Amsterdam, right?
Okay.
So I've just been seeing all of them. I just
Yeah. They
the
flip
pit
through all
is
of
just
them.
different. The pit
Hmm.
is just different. It's so grounded, so realistic, right? Every
Hmm.
season is like, just a day's worth of work. So every single episode is an hour of work. You
Wow.
are like in there, like you are in there with them. So it's
Hmm.
actually dope. Then on that series I've been seeing, on that something else I've been watching consistent recently is High Potential. Episodes have been dropping every
Yeah.
week,
Yeah. My,
right?
my
So I've been
sister be
watching High
on that.
Potential.
The new season has been released.
Yeah, your sister
Oh,
knows
okay.
your sister knows balls, unlike you.
God, these are just issues. These are just issues. These are just issues. I will not talk more than that. When you be my
Well,
person, you
well,
be my
well,
own
well,
personal
well.
person. You
Not to
know what
dwell in
how
the
they go
past or
through.
what has been said. Let's talk the Oscars. I know we are kind of late to the
Yeah.
conversations,
Moving
but
on. Yeah,
I
yeah,
still
moving
think we
on.
have a lot to
Let's
add
get
from our
in.
own perspective. So I said, let's talk the Oscars. Let's talk the Oscars. And I know
Oh,
we are kind of late to the
definitely.
conversation, but I still believe we have
Hmm.
our own 2 cents to add. So we are going to add our 2 cents. Amen.
Amen.
You answer now. You answer.
I
You
said
answer.
amen, 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 amen. I be
Okay.
Christian too.
So we I don't think we need to go down the list, like, because anybody that's interested in knowing the whole list by now should have checked the whole list. It's almost a
Yeah.
month behind us right now. But I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
ask you what what particular award, what particular winner of the Oscars were like you totally unsurprised about.
Uh, I think the one that surprised me the most was actually Sinners. I didn't think it was going to.
Hello,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah.
Again, this is what we're talking about, following instruction. I said
Yeah.
unsurprised about. That's what I asked you. I didn't ask you the one that
Unsurprised.
surprised you.
Oh. I thought you
Yes,
said
like, oh, I
was
expected
surprised
it.
back. Oh, okay. That's
This is
my
the
bad.
lack of
That's my
following
bad.
instructions we're talking about.
No, no vex, no vex, no vex. Okay, I think the one I was unsurprised about was K-pop Demon Hunters. I was
Exactly.
unsurprised about it.
You
Yeah,
just you took the words right
I
out of
was
my mouth.
unsurprised
See,
about it.
when like just said, oh, they won best animation, I was like, of course,
Yeah,
like, of course. What are you
of
telling me?
course, of course, of
Like,
course, of course, of course.
I saw a start. I heard of a start from, I think you should know this guy is Sheets and Gigs, where I
Yeah.
think it was Full Heart that was talking about how um there's a Netflix show or a Netflix
Hmm.
movie that had 120% of Netflix subscribers watched it. So that means
Hmm.
if let's say Netflix subscribers is 100 million, 120, like the movie has had 120 million watches, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out that was like K-pop Demon Hunter. I was like, okay, unsurprising, right?
Yeah.
K-pop Demon Hunter had the whole world on chokehold last year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, yeah.
There was no way it wasn't going to
There's no
win.
argument there.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
So
There's no way. It was just. It was
okay, so
just.
then
It.
give us the one that you said surprised you. Give us the one that
I
you said
think
surprised you.
Sinners surprised me actually. I didn't think Sinners was going to,
Okay,
do so well. And I knew that they were
Which
going to
in
like
which category specifically?
in action actually.
Okay,
In,
so you mean just them carrying the whole like the number of hours they carried, or like is there
yeah, yeah,
like
just them
specific
carrying
category
the
the one
number
that
of
you're surprised about?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically in the acting genre though. But I think in the other categories where they packed a lot of awards, I think that was okay. That was good. I think Michael B. Jordan did excellently well in that regard, and the songs they were also dope as well. But I didn't think it would do so well, especially with one battle after
Did
another
they
and
win best
F1.
score?
They won,
See, you people
I
should
think.
stop this thing. Wait, before we go on. You said
Yeah,
this one battle after another. I think
yeah.
it was the most overhyped movie last year
It wasn't
for
even
no
hyped.
just cause.
It wasn't hyped. What are you
It was
talking about?
it
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 wasn't
see
hyped.
it is overhyped.
It is
This is why I
no.
think it's overhyped because
Okay,
people
okay,
were
okay. Tell me.
expecting hello, people were expecting that Leonardo DiCaprio will win best actor for his acting in that movie. I'm like, what?
Me personally did not think that though. But okay, okay, okay. I guess so.
Like,
I guess so.
what are we talking about? And people were just expecting that it was going to pack. Like, why? I watched the movie. It was an okay movie, but not that standard. Like, and I was
Okay.
telling someone, I don't even think it's Leonardo DiCaprio's like top three best performance ever. I don't think
Oh
it's
no
in
no
the
no
top three of Leonardo
that's true.
DiCaprio's best
I can't
performance.
argue with you on that. I
Like,
can't argue with you
it's
on
not,
that.
you can't compare it to Inception when he was
Or
acting like he was like
or,
going
or
mad over the
yeah, or the Wolf of Wall Street.
or the Wolf of Wall Street,
Yeah.
or I mean Django Unchained.
Or
It's
exactly.
like it's
Or
not even
Titanic.
it's not
No
even
no no no
there.
no 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 no.
It's not
It's
even
not
the
there.
conversation.
It's not there.
So
No, it's not there.
I don't know why people were tripping on that.
But
Okay, so
okay,
actually,
I
Sinners
have a
actually won
question.
best score.
I have a question though.
Okay,
In your own view, which one would you rate higher between one battle after another and Sinners?
in terms of the movie in total,
Oh, let's say that in terms of the movie, holistically, which one would you rate better?
so I need to come clean here,
Okay.
right? Before I say anything further, I need to
Mm,
come clean that I have not actually watched Sinners for myself. I have only seen
okay.
one battle after another,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So taking that into consideration, I have to say it's Sinners. After after that being said, I would say it's Sinners,
You know
right?
what?
So,
I think there's no much
aside that,
digging on it.
there was there was a bigger controversy surrounding the Oscars as well. That's the
Okay.
idea of Timothée Chalamet being cut out from winning Best Actor because of like his the comments that surrounded that
He
period before
made
the
yeah
Oscars,
about well, is it the
right?
comment he
And
made
so
about
so
the
the question,
what's it called now? Those actors, the ones in the
opera houses
theaters,
and
opera houses.
theaters,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah. The
yes,
opera
yes,
houses.
yes.
Is it about that?
So
Wow.
this, yes, so this is the question. This is the question I pose to you, right?
Okay.
Do you think Michael B? Okay, first of all, have you watched Matty Supreme?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Oh yeah, just stop. No, let's not even go there, sef, because we are going to commit the same crime that the Oscar voters are committing. Which I see anytime I go online and I see those conversations about, oh, a lot of the people that are voting the Oscars do not watch all the movies that are nominated. I'm like, so why the fuck are you voting on the movies to win when you have not given all of the attentions? It's like it does not make any sense to me. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? See, like, I can't even trust what people are saying anymore. It's like fuck your opinions. I don't care anymore. Just go away. Carry your opinions and
Carry
eat
your
it
stuff and your opinion and run out of here.
and run out of here. Right? Okay, so I'm going to rephrase the question like this.
Okay, but wait, have you seen Matty Supreme?
I have not seen it either. I have it, but I've not gotten
Okay.
around to seeing it. But
To
I
see
would
it.
hopefully see it this
I have seen the trailer and I was impressed because it's
I
a
will hopefully
sports.
see it this
Yeah.
weekend actually.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But
Yeah.
then I also think he did a very good job, like the way the movie performed in the box office. I think he
Mm-hmm.
did a very good job with the marketing. I was like, he actually carried that movie on his shoulder. Right?
Yes, he
That's
did. He
not
did. He did.
like, we had this conversation a few episodes back when we talked about
Yeah.
movie
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
stars.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah. Yeah.
if
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
person that has a legit argument for a movie star, it's Timothée Chalamet. I'm sorry.
Yes. Out of
And
every
then we're
other
going to
person now,
we're going to
it
talk
is
about it later, like, a few topics I have with Dune theory. But like, I think if there's anybody that has
and
a legit argument for movie star
for
in this generation, it is
yes, of
Timothée
this generation, it's
Chalamet.
Timothée Chalamet. Then do you know the funny thing? We're still going to talk about him after Dune in terms of this, rising star or best action star or actor that we're going to get of this generation because after Dune, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be really, really crazy. That's Dune 3. But yeah, go on, go on, go on, go on.
So, to rephrase the question,
Okay.
what did you think? What was your feeling about the speech he made? Because I feel like the whole of Hollywood was tripping. But let me not influence your
No, no, no,
opinion.
no,
Just
no, no, no,
just
no, no,
give
no,
it to
no,
us.
no, no, no. Truth of the matter is that yeah, Hollywood was tripping. I feel he was just giving his very honest opinion. He just, as probably carefree, didn't think too much about it. That okay, he's just giving his opinion on it. Probably the platform that he was, where he was giving this opinion, wasn't the best platform to have aired that kind of thing out. But I think Hollywood
I
is
don't
just
I don't
tripping.
think I don't so let me
I
let me
just
cut
think
you
Hollywood
short
is
there.
just tripping.
Let me cut you short
I
there
think
because
they are
I don't think
tripping.
the platform
Mm,
let me cut you short there. I don't think the platform had anything to do with it. Nobody was talking about the
okay.
platform. It was not about the
Okay.
platform. It was just about people trying to act angry for the sake of being angry. Now, this is what I
Okay.
think. First
Mm-hmm.
of all, if there is anybody that has the right on speaking on, theater performance and opera houses, it
Yeah.
is Timothy Chalamet. Because
Mm-hmm.
guess what? He
Considering his
grew up
background.
under
Yeah.
exactly his
Yeah.
mother, his sisters,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if there's anybody that has a unique insight and the right to speak on that, he is the one.
Yes,
And
he's the
let's
one.
be honest, he did not say anything wrong. He did not say
Exactly.
the art form is useless. He was talking
Mm-mm.
about how his fear on his own art form, which is acting, and people
Yeah.
going to the movies,
Mm-hmm.
becoming like opera houses that is like falling off from the peak it was, let's say in the early 90s or whatever.
Yeah.
Every opera house and theater is they survive based on philanthropy from rich people, not
And
because
that's just the
they are
truth.
selling enough tickets,
And that's just the
right?
truth.
Not because
That's
they are
just the
selling
truth.
enough tickets. And if you look at the trend of Hollywood the past few years, that has
Yeah.
been the same thing that's been happening with Hollywood. Like the trend with box office records has been going down, right?
Yes, it
So him
has.
expressing that fear that, oh, I don't want movies to be like this thing that I have personal connection with. I know how it is.
I
It
grew
was
up in
truth,
it.
but then I grew up in it. I know what it
Yeah.
is. When the people want to hate for the sake of being to just hate, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And then you
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
you have to see them like trying to clown on him like on the Oscar
The
stage. As I was like,
tabloids and
this
everything. It
is
was such an unnecessary,
see.
you know,
So, so see, 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 the
trick.
tabloid clowning on him. I don't even mind so much. The tabloids are going to do what the tabloids are going to do. But fellow movie stars clowning on him on the Oscar day, I was like, okay, you are stupid.
Wait, they
Because
did that.
if
They did that as well.
yes,
I wasn't
they
aware of
made
that. I wasn't
jokes.
aware of that too.
Yeah,
It was
you
only
need to
it
go
was
back
only
and
the
watch
it was only the opera
critics of the
houses
Oscars.
it was only the opera houses actors that I knew spoke up. I think I saw an Instagram comment talking back at him from one of them. I think I've forgotten what she said, but yeah, she was clowning as well. But yeah, I didn't know that they ganged up on
I
him.
don't care about she does not matter.
That's
It does not. They
crazy.
gang got on me on the Oscar, man. Almost
That's not
everybody that was
nice.
coming on stage was making jokes about it. I was like, okay, you are actually, it's not even about being nice. I don't care about being nice. You are actually foolish. Because if the movie industry turns out to be what opera is, you people will go out of jobs. The
Actually.
millions of dollars people are making per project is because of whatever money that is coming from box office.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the box office becomes, if ever the box office becomes what opera houses currently are, people will be out of jobs.
Hollywood will crash like a
So
stock.
it's to me it was actually a foolish exercise for them. But then
Yeah.
some other interesting points so that we can move away from the whole Oscar conversation I thought about was Timothée Chalamet now being the youngest person or one of the youngest persons to get 3 Oscar nominations for best
Yeah.
actors. He is at the
Yes.
age of 30 with
Mm-hmm.
his nomination for Matthew Supreme. You're like, okay,
Yeah, since
the guy's
Marlon
a legit
Brando.
star.
Yeah, since Marlon
Yeah,
Brando.
yeah.
That was
So
really,
the
really
guy's
cool.
a legit star.
Mm-hmm.
And then another
I
ironic
think
thing I thought about as well was, okay,
yeah.
go on.
No, 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 no. It's just in regards, in is uprising reach to becoming the best rising actor of this generation that we are in. This just adds to his accolades actually, because
Yeah,
he's getting up to, three nominations that hasn't been gotten since how many years ago. I
1950s
was trying to
basically.
like look at Marlon Brando. That guy is like really,
It's
really,
it's in the
old.
1950s. Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
1950s.
That's crazy. He really
Yeah,
has a chokehold on the rising star of, this generation. We
yeah,
have gold
and
on our hands in
and
Timothée Chalamet.
yeah, and then another thing I thought was quite actually interesting from the Oscars is the fact that Warner Bros. That is currently undergoing sales proceedings cleared at the Oscars.
Hey,
The irony of
the
what is supposed
irony.
to be the least performing studio right now clearing at the
Yeah,
Oscars, like
yeah.
packing the awards is like, okay, like what's going, like Hollywood is like a crazy place actually. Like what's going on here? How is that? How?
How is this possible?
Right?
What's
Because
going on right now? Something happen right now.
there what's going on? So they won like 11 Oscars in total because Warner Bros was the ones that did they were the guys that did these guys
Sinners.
sinners,
Yeah,
and then one battle after another. So
yeah.
they just clear
They were
they
just
just
clearing
cleared.
everything. You're just clearing
So
everything.
that was quite interesting.
Yeah. Then
Moving away from the Oscar conversation. Okay, go on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wanted to mention something. There was something you said about a certain somebody in a movie that we were talking about last year.
Oh,
That
how could I forget? I am him. I said I am him. Oh my god, I am so pissed that I did not get this tape ready. See, you know what? I'm going to add it in post. When I'm editing this, I'm going to go through that podcast, pick out that place I said it and
yeah,
bring back the gates with which he had to move, the voicing, the
yeah.
looks. By the way, the costume people
They
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 deserve
they
a
did
nomination as
they
well.
did. I think
Like,
only
what did I
episode
tell you
three
guys
or
last year
four.
about Gorilla del Toro's
Yeah,
Frankenstein? I
Frankenstein.
think it was
When we're talking
episode
about it.
4.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And you called it. You freaking
I
called it,
said
bro. You
they
freaking
are going
called
to
it.
win costume of the year.
You freaking
See,
called it, bro.
the costume design was crazy in that movie. Like I said,
It
I
was, it
called it.
was, it
See,
was.
mind you, I called this before the nominees for the costume design for the year came out,
Yeah.
before Oscar
You, you,
nominations
you
came
know when
out.
we're even talking
I
about it
see,
that
I am
yeah,
him.
you called it, bro. A round of applause for this our nigga, yeah, guys.
No, like
He called it, he called it, he
roll the
called it.
tape. I'm going to just edit it in here. I don't know if you're the one that's going to edit it, just put it in here, find it in episode 4, and put it in here
Yeah.
because I I've been doing this shit. Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my
Well, that
god,
was
yeah,
that was
yeah,
surprising
yeah,
as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
See the whole costume design, the whole set design, they were actually beautiful. They
Yeah,
were
they did
beautiful.
they did well. And
It's it was
yeah, yeah, yeah.
giving, it was giving, the like almost like the historical accuracy of a period piece like Bridgerton,
Mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm.
The only reason that Bridgerton is not usually in this conversation because Bridgerton is a TV show, right? So they
Yes,
don't
it is.
usually award TV shows in the Oscars. So that's for Emmy nominations and all of that. So
Yeah.
it's actually I was not very surprised. It was actually dope. Then also
Okay.
for the makeup on the monster itself, it's like come
Mm-hmm.
on, it was well deserved.
Was
But
okay, sorry.
one thing I was surprised about was the fact that Jacob Elordi did not win
Any awards.
an Oscar for his performance. That
Yeah.
was like crazy because I think that's his best job ever. Like
Mm.
I've been watching Jacob Elordi since 2018, is it? But well, again, these voters at the Oscars to be wild sometimes.
There's this kind of love-hate relationship between him and his fans or Hollywood in a manner of speaking though. I really don't know why though, but yeah. Yeah, but I think he has earned back their trust with his performance, in Frankenstein, and I think he's also doing another one. I don't know whether you've been yet to see it. With what's her name again? Oh God, I'm forgetting her name. This other girl, this lady, Margot Robbie. Ah, thank God, Margot Robbie, and it's kind of a similar setup. I've
That's
forgotten the name. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
smart
yeah,
movie, Wuthering
yeah,
Heights.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kids, do not watch this at home.
yeah.
I'm not going to
Money
say anything
strike.
aside that.
Then also, okay, quickly before we finally move up the topic of the Oscars, before we finally move off it, uh, were
Yeah.
you particularly surprised by the? I don't know whether I should say the. Should I call it shallow or the kind of pushed aside feeling Avatar Fire and Ash got?
So I think what happened is they did not fall into the umbrella to be nominated for 2026 Oscar, right? I think
Okay.
they fall for 2027. It
Oh,
came out so late
2027.
in the year. Yeah, it came out
Okay.
so late in the year. They don't fall into
Because
the.
I'm seeing best visual effects and best costume designs here under
They were
Fire
not
and Ash.
nominated now.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
was Fire
yeah,
and
yeah.
Ash in the nominations?
Yes, yes.
It was
Best
in the
visual.
nominations.
Yeah, best visual
Who did that?
effects.
Who did that? That's
Joe
crazy. Who
lettering
did that?
Richard Bannerham.
I don't think by the time. No, I'm not talking about like who did the best visual effects. I'm asking who put it in there because by the
Okay.
time the Oscars was going on, Avatar was
Yeah.
literally still in the cinemas.
Okay.
So
Okay.
best visual effects. Let me look at that.
Mm.
Best writing, best animated
It's
feature,
it's it's close to
best
best film
documentary,
editing.
best sound, best casting, best cinematography, best costume design. Wow, best costume design. They're actually here.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They
there
were
was no beating Frankenstein, anyways.
no, there wasn't beating Frankenstein. But I think they got the first
Best
at
visual
best visual
effects.
effects. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so what's your question now?
Did you feel like? But no. You answered it in a way though, because you said they're more or less going to be in for in 2027 though. Well, I was just saying that they've
But
not
no,
really.
no. I was
Yeah, yeah.
obviously I'm wrong because they are right here, right? So I
Okay.
was wrong.
So do you think they got pushed aside? Do you think
I don't think they got pushed aside. I
Sinners?
don't think so.
Okay. So,
I don't think
anyways,
so.
I just
Clearly, see,
yeah.
Avatar
Mm-hmm.
Fire and Ash. One of the biggest selling points for Avatar, the Avatar franchise, is
Yeah.
visual effects. So I don't
Yes.
care what
Yes. Yes.
Sinners did, or Jurassic World did, or F1 did. They are not beating the visual effects of
Of
Avatar
Avatar. No,
in
they
their
are not.
dreams.
They are not. They are not. James Cameron
See,
has
if
clocked
they
it.
even went as far as if they even went as far as doubling whatever efforts they put in those individual movies, they will not
Mm-hmm.
beat Avatar for best visual effects.
You cannot, guy. I don't know what James Cameron has done.
Like
He has
they
just ah
see,
speechless.
this is why James Cameron is one of the goats. Do you
Yes.
know how long? Do you know how long James Cameron waited to do the first Avatar movie?
Hmm.
Like he had the vision in his head and he was like, okay, no, the visual effect industry is not there yet to do what I need to do. Until it
Hmm.
got to around 2019, I was like, okay, we are ready. And he did the part one of the movie. And then they wanted to do, Way of the Water. And he waited again till 2027 because like, okay, the visual effects is not there yet
It's
to
not there
capture the kind
yet.
of things I want to capture underwater.
Yeah.
Like, so those movies are basically like a demo of what the most modern, the most like out there top-notch models of visual effects in the industry is right now. What is
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah. Yeah.
the standard in the next 2-3 years? That's
Yeah.
what the Avatar
Definitely.
franchise is all about right now.
Is about. Okay.
Much more beyond like the story they are trying to tell or like the
Okay.
action or whatever it is. Just a
Okay.
visual spectacle,
Okay. And
right?
there you have it, guys. You are hearing it first on the Mega Mind podcast. the Avatar franchise is all about the visuals. So when you are watching it, all your pupils will be dilating. And funny thing though, correct me if I'm wrong though, Wisdom. I love that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Wisdom. I don't know whether now this was directly from James Cameron though, or it was from the studio, but it seems that the franchise is not even yet at an end, that there are more to come. That we're going to be getting like probably three or two more movies from the Avatar franchise sooner than we expect.
Yes.
I don't know whether you've heard
How
any
do you
news about that.
how do you not know this? How do you not know this? From the very beginning, he had 5 movies planned out, right?
Okay.
And like they have
Okay.
the dates like already locked in safe for box office release window and
Okay.
all of that, right?
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, there are two. I think there are 2 more movies that are planned out, right? So there are
Mm,
2 more movies
mm.
that are planned out. Although recently, before Fire and Ash was coming out, the recent
Okay.
conversation was not like, okay, it's going to depend on the performance of Fire and
Yeah.
Ash,
Of Fire and
right?
Ash.
He
Yeah.
may, he may not work on those 2 other movies. But right now, the schedule is locked in for Avatar 4, the schedule is locked in for December 2029. And then for Avatar
Okay.
5, the schedule is locked in for December 2031. Right?
All
So
right.
he always had a plan for 5 movies,
Okay.
right? So the guy is such a journalist, like you have to at least give that to
Mm-hmm.
him,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yes.
Yeah. All right. All right.
So
Guys,
let's
so we're
let,
finally
let, let,
moving
let,
on.
let's navigate. Let's navigate into the
Let's
next
reroute.
conversation.
Come on, let's get it.
We're talking Invincible, baby.
Yes, guys, we're talking
Invincible season 4.
Invincible season 4.
Invincible season 4.
Bro,
Woo! Bro,
bro.
bro. First of all, let's know how far we're going to go. Let's know how far I can go. Have you
Yeah.
watched episode 5?
Yes, I have. I have seen episode 5.
Okay. Okay, we can go all in. We can go all in. We can go. So, see, how do you want to do this? Right? Because I know a lot of our fans have complained about us being big spoilers. Should we give spoiler-free review, or let's just dive in? If you've not watched it, go
Bro,
and watch it
I
before you
see
continue.
see that episode 5, there was something that was so, bro, let's just dive in. Let's just dive in. There was something that happened in that season 5 that I need to explain to you that was just crazy, guy. That was there's even, do you know that
Okay.
there's let's dive into it. Let's dive into it. Let's dive into it. Let's dive
Oh
into
yeah,
it.
hit me,
Come
hit
on, come
me,
on,
hit
come
me.
on.
You're there, you're there. I'm excited. Hit me.
So so far episode 5 especially, just 2 things I'm going to drop before I hand it
You
over
are
to you to
jumping too
just,
far now. Start from the. Okay, you just want to do episode 5. Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, just,
okay.
just
Do
going to
your thing. No,
just going to drop those two, or no, you start it up, then when we get to episode 5, so it's cohesive. So start it up.
okay, so this is what. Let me start. Right. So
Okay.
this is while I just got in when I first started watching episode 4. Sorry, season 4. Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they were like planning the first few scenes. They were planning like the destruction that happened from the battle between Conquest and Invisible. Like I had this feeling of like exhaustion, like this constant destruction, this existential process of ruin. Like
Bro,
like this is we are about to have
see,
another full we're about to have another full season of this destruction because like see
I
I was
I I
spending
see, it's crazy. Living in a superhero world is not as fun as we think it is for being a normal
no
human.
see
You just have
no
to
no
be a
no
superhero,
no
bro.
it's see and it's see this is different. This is not about living in a spiral world. Living in
Hmm.
invincible world is the worst.
Guy, it is just
It is the
crazy.
worst,
It is
right?
just
If it's
crazy.
not
It is just
if
crazy.
it's not invisible wars or conquest or some Vitromite tearing his son's head through train and like causing a snowstorm in the
You will have the
Himalayas.
circuits.
I promise you, I'm not even joking. We have the circuits. If it's not the
We have the
circuits,
flaxins
it's
attacking as well.
the flaxans. I mean the flaxins, whatever they call themselves. Like, see,
Can everybody
it's
just
too
take a
much,
chill pill, please?
right? So when I was just seeing the whole scenes, I was like, okay, the destruction, and I was telling some guys I was having a conversation with
The
recently
carnage is
in like
just too
my personal
much.
time that You know, of
Yeah.
all the like comic book adaptations, no, that's not what I was saying. I was like, of all the comic book adaptations we have,
Mm-hmm.
of all the comic book adaptations we have, I
Mm.
feel like one of the comic book movies or stories that cannot be adapted to live action is Invisible.
Yeah.
Because we were
The
having this
carnage is
conversation
too
about
much.
the boys being like brutal. And all. I'm like, see, the boys is bad, but what is happening in Invisible animation? They simply cannot put it in live action.
They cannot. They
People will not
cannot.
be able to watch it.
They cannot. They cannot.
People will not be able to
The
watch it because
the toll.
see,
The toll. It's
it
not. It's
is
going to be crazy. It's going
it
to be
is
crazy.
every episode that like 200 skyscrapers used to be destroyed in Invisible.
Guy.
Where first of all, where will you see the budget to
To do that
do
kind
those
of
visual
thing.
effects? You
Yeah.
get right. So I for the first few seconds I was like, oh my god, this again. So I started
Here
to
we
feel
go again.
like here we go again, this cycle of destruction of that. So for a moment I was like,
Uh,
maybe I'm kind of outgrowing this universe and the destruction because I was like, this thing is kind of immature because like the logical part of my mind is okay, this is the destruction and ruin that is going on in this universe is unrealistic. Like it's just come on, it's unrealistic. Do you know? Can you let's go back to just season one? Can you just approximate how many people died from
guy.
Omni Man and
And
Invisible's
Invincible's talk. They were just
talk?
talking though.
Just talk,
They were
just talk
just
and
talking.
thinking. Think, son.
They were
Just
talking
that
and
talk and
thinking out
thinking.
loud.
Then adding the Flaxons attacking every single season, right?
Just because they can.
Just because they can. And in Invisible Wars.
Guy. Then Levi Armstrong as well.
Yeah, Levi Armstrong pulling up almost every single season as well, right? And in
Is
Conquest just coming just for the fun of it because he has pleasure in doing it. You see all those. Let me just give you a scenario. You see all those times where like they will fly with this full speed and like the walls or the glasses of those skyscrapers will shatter. Can
yeah.
you imagine how many people died in those places? Do you think those shards of glass is flying around? They wound person.
I mean, they pass through person body. The person is invisible.
So that was my feeling coming into episode one, right? I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe other people feel very differently, but that's what I was just feeling. But let me tell you
Yeah.
where it flipped for me.
Mm.
So we had this altercation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where Invincible, there was this guy where like there was this particular person that like changes between normal human and like another like an alien sort of this thing.
I
Well,
think
let me
was it
just
a
go straight to the point.
dinosaur?
Yeah, dinosaurs. His name is
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dinosaurus. And
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
that hesitation that Invisible had, it just got me thinking
Mm.
like, oh my god, is Invisible mentally compromised from like the fight with Conquest? Because this is crazy. Like, what is going on,
What he was
right?
contemplating, like him
Right?
contemplating
Like
that.
what? So there was that at first. That did not really pick up my attention too much. What picked up my
Mm.
attention, when like I actually started to think about it, was like at the end. I'm trying not to spoil this too much with the
Yeah.
sequels.
Mm.
I was like, okay. I saw the same hesitation. I was like, oh, is he mentally compromised? I have not finished thinking, is he mentally compromised? What I saw was, I was like, Jesus. Osaloba,
Oh,
Osaloba.
Salobo,
I,
Salobo.
guy, see, I sat at the edge of my seat. I was like, yes, I'm locked in. We are
I'm
back.
locked in.
We are back. I need more. Yes, we are back. See, I forgot about the destruction here and there. Give me destruction. That's all I need. That's what I want.
You know they see
Oh,
this podcast now.
that is what I see. I was just thinking about it in my head because okay, we had the whole dinosaurs altercation where like
Yeah.
you see the seven they are calling them. Oh, I'm missing up the boys
No,
now
not
with
the seven.
Invisible,
Guardians of the Globe.
the Guardians of the Globe, where the Guardians
Yeah.
of the Globe had to intervene. So there was that,
Mm.
and then, one time might be an incident, but two times becoming something. I was like, is this guy mentally compro?
Before you finish,
I screamed. See, I promise you, I screamed. I screamed. I
oh
never
my god,
expected it. I never
at
expected it.
all.
Right? And then going off of that, I wanted to talk about the fact that, see, I don't understand this guy. What is his name? This old man that leads the GD. I'm forgetting his name now. Yeah, Nick
mm,
Fury.
Nick, what's his name again? I want to say Angstrom, but it's not Angstrom that is his
It's
name.
not strong.
Let's just call him their their Nick Fury for now.
Cecil, I mean, what's his name? Cecil.
Cecil.
I'm
No,
like,
not Cecil.
I don't know what you feel
Oh
about
my
this,
god.
but
Is this
Cecil,
Cecil?
yeah, it's Cecil. It's Cecil, yeah, Cecil
Yeah.
or Cecil or something like that. But see,
Yeah.
I want to hear your thoughts on this part, but this is my thoughts. Of
Mm.
everybody in the invisible universe, of every living soul, of every breathing being, both human and non-human, that has the right to judge Invisible for what happened at the episode 1, ending of episode 1.
Mm. Mm.
The fucking CIA, GDA, Black Site, National Global Security Reasons, Conquest Keeping, fucking Cecil has no right to judge Invisible. Of every other
At
person in the
all.
universe that can judge
At
Invisible,
all. See,
the
that
CIA Black Ass has no
no, no, no,
right.
no, 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 no. He doesn't. He doesn't. He
Like,
doesn't. He
have you
has
forgotten the
no
things he's
right.
done from season 1?
Maybe he thinks Invincible has forgotten.
It's like, see, that part pissed me the hell off because,
It
oh
pissed
God.
me off, And if to me, if Invincible finds out that he was the one that kept Conquest alive, and Invincible kills Cecil, I would not put it against Invincible because it warrants his death, considering what he went
It's,
through. It
it's
warrants
crazy.
him killing him on the
It's
spot.
actually, see, do you
It
know?
warrants him killing him.
I promise you, his heart sank to his hands when he saw that Conquest escaped.
Yes, now.
He,
Yes, now.
now God save him that Conquest immediately flew off Earth.
Yes.
It's crazy.
And I think in the comics he did not even fly off Earth first. He came to come and fair whoop Invincible's butt before he now went back to Viltrum.
So
I think they just
like
had to remove it
the part
because
when he was
it's
like
crazy.
talking to Invincible, because he now invited him in. I was like, I'm here so that I cannot make those decisions. I'm like, shut the
Yeah,
fuck up, man. Shut the
like
fuck
he's
up.
trying to form one thing. Like really, just don't
Really.
just play the part you're already playing. Like just try and just be the devil that you already
And
are. Don't try
and
and
somebody
stop it.
somebody is trying to manage their temper. That fool,
Mm.
the one that created rearmament,
What's his name
he just
again? Hey,
he just carry his 2 left leg. He just carry his 2 leg. If they kill him now, they'll say Invisible, they kill people.
they keep people.
Somebody
His name too is one serial kind of name. All of them have this kind of funny name.
somebody is trying to keep his temper.
You're coming to apologize. Apology.
Save your apology.
I
Your
beg, save your
apology
apology.
perish with you. Because,
Perish with you.
God.
Okay, now let me reverse this quick. Let me reverse this. Do you think we would be the way we're attacking this guy now is the way we attack Omni-Man? Because Omni-Man was doing something similar to Invincible's mom when he came down to come and apologize. When he came to Earth.
I'm not going to lie to you. This is one of the things I was actually thinking about to ask you as well. Like,
yeah.
What do you think Nolan, Omni-Man, has to do to redeem himself?
He can't
to someone like Debbie.
No, he can't. He can't.
There's no redeeming.
There's no redeeming. No. There's no redeeming. See, there's a saying that's in real life that forgiveness doesn't build trust. It doesn't repair trust. Forgiveness does not repair trust. Debbie might forgive him. In short, in the whole planet Earth might forgive him. but it doesn't give him the right to earn their trust.
Hold on, da. The whole planet Earth might forgive him. Care. You were not
No,
sitting
I'm
with me
just
on
saying.
that
I'm
train
just saying. I'm just saying
when
now. I'm just saying.
he nearly tear me into two.
Now,
Hello.
small remain. Now, God
Na
save
small
me that
remain.
day.
If not be say na edge I sit down. I know how much I pay therapists to gain my mind back. PTSD. PTSD nearly finished me.
He just
Yes,
passed. Now, remain
yes, he called you a
small.
pet, but you see, he called you a pet, but my life flashed before my eyes.
Before my very eyes.
Before my very eyes, I promise you.
Ah, God. No,
So,
no, no, no,
like,
no. I don't think there's any redeeming
I don't know that
Nolan.
there is anything he can do to redeem himself. So,
Yes,
first of
there's
all, to
nothing he
dare
can
the
do.
possible.
There's nothing.
Like,
There's
to
nothing
dare
he
the
can do, in all
impossible, just
honesty.
don't try, right?
Don't try. Yeah, don't just try. Don't talk about it. Just give her as
She
much
has moved
space
on.
as you
This
can.
people has
She has
more
moved on.
space to heal and move on, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
like
not
there was this,
it's not avoidance out of, you are ignoring the person now. It's
yeah,
just
yeah, like,
avoidance
see,
based on the part that you need the person
there
to
was
move
this,
on, and you two want to move on. Just let it be.
exactly, there
Just
was
let
this
it be.
relationship advice I had one time that I thought
Hmm.
actually applies to this. Where, like, sometimes you have like your ex come back and say, "Oh, they've changed." Like, yes, you have changed, but change for the next person. You are not coming back into my
Mm.
life.
Mm.
You have changed. Change for the next person.
Change for the
Our
next
case is
person.
done. Like, been there, done that. I don't want to
Crazy.
find out. Thank you very much. I am glad that
Thank you very
I was
much.
able to contribute to your life. You have also
And you
contributed
have
to my life. I have
contributed to
learned
my
a
life
lesson.
as well.
I don't learn lesson. So leave me
I
out
don't
of
know
it.
waiting I'm good.
Just leave me out of it. You understand? Leave
Yeah,
me out
yeah,
of it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
And then before, like, I don't know. I think we are still going to come back to episode 5 as well. One of the things I wanted to talk about was, I think one of the conversations that the writers of this season are actually uniquely exploring as well is the lack of finality to the solutions that Invisible and, like, some of his co-heroes usually, like, met to their problems. So, in
Yeah.
the sense of, for instance, the Flaxlands again returning for the upteenth time.
They not just one
See,
year. After how many man do waiting not good to them?
I promise you, when I saw them, I was like, ah, them
I That
again.
was how I was. That was how I was.
And then again, the circuits returning,
That's
right?
just crazy.
And then again, blue. This is a spoiler for season 4 anyway, but who cares? The blue dragon guy returning. I actually thought Invisible ended that guy in season 3. We
The
saw
guy
him
not greed
again,
die, yo.
right? And
The
then, of
guy
course,
not greed die.
we saw Conquest returning, although that was not the fault of Invisible, anyways. That was, you know,
That was
Cecil's fault.
circumstances
But
and
it's like,
powers
so
beyond
I
his
think they are,
control.
yes. So I think one of the things they are uniquely exploring as well is trying to balance being this person that value. At least this is where I'm thinking about it. My philosophical mind is thinking about it.
No. You
Being
are
this
you are
person that
definitely on it. You are right.
this
Yeah.
person that values life versus
Mm-hmm.
how much lives needs to die for you to put finality to some of these problems.
Yeah,
Because
like to put your
every
feet
time,
down
the Flaxlands return, there are people that are losing their lives. Innocent people, by the
consistently,
way, right?
and it's just it's. I
Every
think
time, although
generally,
of course, and we had the
yeah.
same thing the last couple of seasons as well.
Mm.
I think this was Robert Kirkman. Robert Kirkman being the person that actually wrote the Invisible comics first. I think this was one of the things he was trying to explore, because if you look at the comics as well, all of this was why they were always coming back. So, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
with the brain guy from last season, Armstrong, right?
Yeah.
So again, it's all about him not taking, like, making it final, making the defeat
Yes.
final, right? And then him coming
Yeah.
back and bringing that Invisible. Do you know how many people
Mm-hmm.
that those outer world or outer universe Invisible killed, and how
Yeah.
all that would have been avoided? So it's like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, where do you fall in that spectrum
Where do
of,
you draw the
you
line?
know, valuing all lives
Yeah.
versus, doing what needs to be done to preserve innocent lives.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And generally speaking, I think it's a moral dilemma and struggle across all superhero worlds. Batman has
Yeah,
faced it. Superman has faced it.
yes,
Everybody has faced it. It's
yes,
it's
but
it's, it's something that is still ongoing.
yes, but at the same time, it's
Mm.
different in the world of Invisible because we are seeing, like, I think it's intentionally being a theme of Invisible, intentionally being something that is being explored, right?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
we are seeing almost immediately, not just them coming back, but
Yeah, we're seeing the
lives put
consequences. Like,
the
yeah,
immediate consequence
yes, the
following,
immediate
right?
consequence. Yeah,
And
yeah,
not
yeah.
just immediate consequences, but immediate brutal consequences. Just take
Carnage
invisible
consequence.
just take invisible wars for instance.
Mm.
Like those people, they did not just, it's not like they were attacking only America, they were around the globe.
Mm.
They were
Just
around the
killing
globe.
and massacring people.
The only reason we don't have Re-Explode right now is because of that invisible war. Right?
Yeah.
I
Shout
still
out
I
to
still
him.
have goosebumps thinking about Re-Explode's sacrifice at the end of season three.
Yeah, sacrifice. I didn't
So
see that coming. I did not see that coming. And especially when, and I know the funny thing, his development arc was now beginning to,
that was improving. He was becoming a good
yeah,
guy.
it
He was
was,
see,
nah,
Robert Kirkman is so unfair.
he had become a
See,
better person. He was getting, did you know
when he
because
was
of
a
that,
when he was a
the
douchebag, he did
yeah,
not die.
it it was just, and you know the funny thing, the thing had a ripple effect too. You know the superhero, the female superhero he was dating when he
Yeah.
said I wanted to be. She's no longer part of the Guardians of the Globe. She just go rest.
Yeah,
She
but I
just go
think
rest.
actually she plans to leave anyway. She That was one
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
conversations they were having, that she wanted to retire from
yeah.
the whole
But that
superhero
thing
this
just
thing.
forwarded her plan.
She's like, okay,
She
fuck this,
just,
I'm not doing this.
yeah, exactly. She just like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. That's crazy. That's really crazy.
So
Ah,
again, what,
yeah.
like, I want to pose this question to you in particular now. Yeah, we have
Mm.
accepted that it's a moral dilemma, but where do you fall in that spectrum? Are you in the, oh, preserve all lives, or are you in the extreme end of, do what has to be done to save innocent life, or are you somewhere in the center? Are you somewhere to center left? Are you somewhere to center right? Like I know where I fall. I just want to know where you fall in that this thing. Man, where I'm gonna fear you or something.
Man, you know how you gonna look me and I gonna look you. I am actually somewhere close to the middle of the extreme. I think
Which of the extreme?
the extreme of putting your foot down. At
Yeah,
at some point,
yeah.
you just have to.
I,
You
I,
just have to.
that's
You
what I
just
think
have
as
to.
well.
You
That's
just
what I
have to.
think
There
as
is
well.
no there is no saving everyone.
Yeah.
If there is anything, and that's one thing, and this is actually one of the reasons why we love Spider-Man. The wanting to save everyone, and being Spider-Man at the
No,
same
not
time.
generalize. Oh, and not follow that. Don't say we. Speak for yourself. Except you are speaking French now. If you love
But
Spider-Man, say
yeah.
you love Spider-Man.
You just in short. Wait, let me put that one aside first. Just remind me that I also wanted to ask you. Maybe we'll do that on that unpopular opinions. But yeah, I think you need to put at some point you need to put your foot down. You just have to. You just
Yeah.
have to. You just have to.
So
Especially in a
which
world where there is immediate, consequence or repercussion for your actions. Like, you might
yeah.
just hesitate for a split second, and every you gonna ask yourself, how did we get here?
Yes. For instance, I don't want to give too much away just in case those that have not gone to watch it. I still wanted to get the best
Yeah,
experience
yeah,
they can.
yeah. Those that are
But
waiting for the full season to be released
for
before
instance,
they go watch
imagine
it.
if the circuit actually broke that shield,
Mm, mm,
right?
mm.
So
Yeah.
it's, yeah. Sometimes,
it's not something that is pleasant to do or something that you would willingly want to do. It's just, but okay, there's
And
now
I
this is
think
the question.
yeah,
Okay, so this is the question now, because in as much as Cecil was, it was not his place to, try and pacify or try and be the talking to mom or dad of Invincible. I did, or I do agree with him on the fact that doing that takes a chunk of your soul.
yes. I do not
And so
say
how do you balance
I did
it?
not say
Because I think,
it was wrong.
yeah,
I say
yeah,
he
no,
has
no,
no
no, no,
right
no,
to
no,
be the
no,
one to say it.
no, no, no.
Just
That's what I'm
shut
saying.
the
Yeah,
fuck
that's
up
what I'm
and sit
saying.
in one place.
That's what I'm saying. You, this man.
Go
That's what
go to
I'm
your
saying.
black
That's what I'm
site and do
saying.
whatever you do at your black site.
At
Whatever
your black
CIA
side.
spy shit you do at your black site.
So how do you then rectify that? In as much as we are saying, okay, there has to be a balance. So how do we balance the balance? How do we then
I
balance the balance?
I think that part of taking away a chunk of your soul. I think
Mm.
for I think those that are called to bear that responsibility have to live with
Okay,
that
I love
consequence.
that.
I
I
think
love
it's
the way you
part
are
of
taking
the.
it. Yeah.
I think it's a cross to bear.
Okay.
I, I
Okay.
I don't think there
Okay.
is any trying to push that away because when you start trying to, I don't know, trying to quench that feeling of that whatever emptiness that gets introduced into your soul by that, you now start tuning into becoming the joker or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But at the same
Okay.
but at the same time, I don't think trying to preserve that childlike moral purity
Yeah, that
is the right
kumbaya
way
kind
to
of
go.
type
That's
shit.
that's naive. That's
That's naive.
kumbaya. That's naive.
Yeah, I think I saw one
Like
of your posts of recent about concerning Israel Adesanya, and you talked about it when he talked about all kumbaya shit and his
yeah,
recent
yeah, yeah, yeah,
fallouts
yeah.
and all.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah, 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 yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I was talking about like a professional fighter, and
Yeah,
they was talking
MMA.
about yeah, and I listened to his podcast, a podcast he did, and I was hearing the way he was talking about his career now, and like it was giving this whole peace to the world, kumbaya. I don't want to hurt anybody anymore. And I was like, oh my god, these guys are about to be killed in this sport because this is not the mindset to go into this sport with.
Mm-hmm,
If you want
mm-hmm,
to do this, go and
mm-hmm.
play ball or something. Yeah, you're actually getting into the ring with killers,
Yeah,
with actual killers. That this is the
yeah,
only way they see to. This is the only creative expression for their killer instincts. And you're coming here with kumbaya, peace to the world, I
yeah. Peace
love
to the
you, you love
world.
me, Barney
Yeah.
type shit,
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies, right?
Nigga, they're gonna put you
So I
down.
feel like they'll put you down. I promise
Yeah.
you, they'll put you down. So I feel like in the real world,
Yeah.
as much as you want to try and preserve that childlike innocence, you
Mm.
know, you have to get to the point where like that you start eating strong meat. Right? It was Paul that said, when I was a child, and ate as a child, that do this as a child, this as a
Yeah.
child, and I became a man. I put away childish things, right? So, and then
Exactly.
also we talk about like first we're starting with like I don't know why I'm going to the Bible right now. Eating
This
milk
is no
and
problem,
soft meat,
bro.
and then at some point you have to graduate to like bone and
Graduate
strong
to
meat.
eating, yeah, meat and all.
Do you
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
understand?
yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. You can't
So
be
I
drinking
feel
milk
like
all
that
your life.
you can't be drinking milk all your life, right?
Yeah, you
You
can't be
will not
drinking
be
milk
able
all
to
your life.
face the
The
challenges
the
that are out there in the
reality,
world.
the reality of life as it is, like the raw reality of life. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and then I feel like to some extent it's not like he's trying to make this argument of okay, let's just pick the route of finality for everything. Because this is the
yeah,
same Invisible that the argument he was having with Cecil the previous season is not that he should kill that genius guy that created the reanimate or kill their
yeah,
Batman, this thing. It's just that those
yeah.
people committed the crime. They should be in prison. They should not be
Mm-hmm.
roaming free, right?
Mm. Yeah.
So I don't think it's time we start raising the alarm of Invisible turning to the next Omnima or something like chill the fuck out, chill
All
out.
right, all right, all right.
Get so
There's no problem. Oh, okay. Do you know something funny? I just remembered another movie that I saw, but not this week though, but like some weeks back that actually kind of resonates with what we're talking about right now. Have you seen
okay.
Superman Red Son?
The animation,
Yes, the animation Superman Red Son.
I think so.
Yeah,
Give me the
it
plots.
can, yeah. So this is a Soviet kind of this is Superman, but born in the Soviet Union. So he had, this naive way of looking at the world that okay, he can like save everyone without being so strict. It's kind of similar to what we're talking about now. Why I'm bringing it up is the fact that he did what you are saying now about putting everybody in jail, but he kind of subdued them using tech. So it was now as if they were not being able to have their own will, basically. So I don't know whether you think
Yeah,
that's a good solution to situations or
I
people
don't think
or
so. This is what I think. In the world of Invisible, there is no one
mm,
size fits all solution,
mm,
right? So for
mm,
people like, I'm forgetting his name, Night Owl or whatever it is, and
yeah,
the Reanimen creator, I feel like those
mm,
people ought to be in prison, right?
okay, mm.
But for someone like Armstrong, there's no keeping him in prison.
Death
Like,
penalty off with his
how
head.
how do you want to start?
How do you want to start rehabilitating that
You
kind of
understand?
person?
You have like there's no keeping him in prison. He has the power to move through universes at will. So
Hmm.
if you give him a chance, he's not coming back. You have to look for something fine. I don't know. I don't want to before people start thinking I'm a monster. I'm not a monster. So let me give another example. Let's say
Mm.
for the Flaxans, at some point
Mm-hmm.
you need to choose between their planet and your planet.
I promise you, this is giving doomsday kind of vibe right now. Avengers Doomsday.
Exactly. In the Jonathan Hickman's run, it gets to a
Yeah,
point that the heroes had to choose because incursions,
yeah.
there are two things involved. Either you let
Hmm.
incursions happen and the two Earths get destroyed, or you
Or
blow
one
up the
of
Earth
them
that is trying
destroys the
to
other one.
incursion into your
Yes.
planet. Instead of you to incursion me, I will incursion you.
I will caution you. Die by
You
fire.
understand? You will die by fire. So it's like at some point you need to pick Earth over these stupid aliens. And I kind of thought
Yeah.
Omni-Man did that initially, but
Did right?
apparently it's not
Right?
enough. So
Those guys, no, 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 no,
maybe
no,
they
no,
just
no.
need to maybe they
See
just
those,
need to
you see
carry
those
nuclear bomb.
flaxes. You see those flaxes. No, no, no. If there is anybody that actually
So
needs
I
to
think
die properly now, it's
what they need
them.
at this point
Their
is
own is too
nuclear
much.
bomb.
Their own is just too much. Omni Man needs to like destroy the planet because waiting. Because of them now, yes, because of them now, Rex and this girl, what's her name? Whether Monster Girl, they are stuck on their planet now with their last invasion.
Yeah,
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
yeah. So
Anyways,
I'm
let's.
hoping to see. I don't know. We'll see how the we'll see how the season progresses and if those guys are actually going to come back. Then
Yeah.
do you still
Okay.
want
Okay.
to go into whatever you had for episode 5,
You know what? I
or
think I would push it. I'll push it to our next episode. That will be airing soon. I think I'll push it. It has to do with something of Tech Jackets. You know that we saw Tech Jackets in season 3,
okay,
and Tech Jacket
okay,
is
I guess we'll push it then.
making an appearance. Yeah, a major appearance in season 4. I think we'll talk about it. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay, we'll talk about it
Yeah.
in episode 11. Just remind me to add it to the notes later.
All right.
Then
Definitely.
let's talk Dune. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Let me allow
Let's
you. Let me
talk
shut.
peak.
I'm dropping my microphone. I'm dropping my
let's
microphone. Let me.
no wait.
Oh yeah. Go on.
Let's talk peak movie. Like I heard
I'm
someone
just going
say
to
it
allow you
on
to
the
take the
internet.
reins on this one. You will not even hear me. You
I
will not even hear pimp
see
from me.
before we go on.
Do you?
I heard before we go on. I heard someone say this on the internet that I think is so true. He said this Dune trilogy is like the Lord of the Rings of our generation. He said it is
Hmm.
literally the
Hmm.
first three Star Wars movies of our generation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like, so you
yeah,
know the
yeah,
way the
yeah,
80s
yeah,
had
yeah, yeah,
Star
yeah.
Wars, the way the early 2000s had Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings. He said this is the
Yeah.
Lord of the
This
Rings.
is it
I see.
actually.
I cannot
Nah,
argue with that statement.
you can't
It's
argue with that
it's
logic,
such
bro. It's even just
it's
clocked for
fact.
me that yeah, 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 yeah. It is, it is, it is, it is,
It
it
is.
is, it is, it
Let me,
is.
but first of all, before I go on, let me play you the chant that has been in my head for weeks.
All right, bro.
We
Hit
need
it.
to hear this.
Oh, and the fans need to hear this as well. So come on.
Like, bro, see, I've listened to this so many times, but even right now, like as I'm talking to you right now, I still have goosebumps.
Hmm.
Like, Timothy, see, I know. See, do you know why this was timely? Like,
Yeah.
this came out the night where, like, the Oscars, like, announcement came out that Timothée Chalamet lost to, like,
Yeah. Oh, you saw his
so
Instagram
it was,
post. That was he knows
yes,
what
like,
he's doing.
he knows what.
Timothy is
See,
on point.
so
He's
see,
gamed and locked
he
in.
knows,
He's gamed
and
and
I think
locked in.
this is why what we're talking about earlier is the case, him being like one of the legit people who can say he's still the star of this generation. He knows
Yeah.
how to do marketing.
Yes, he
Like,
knows how to do it.
him dropping it at that time. It's so timely. It's so timely.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving
So
the
timely.
villain like okay, I'm in my villain arc now.
Exactly.
Like, it's giving I'm in my villain arc. I'm in my villain arc right now. He wants to clear us for me. Y'all
People
didn't
should
give me
clear
the
road
award.
for me.
Fine.
No
I'm going to
problem.
make another argument for myself with this next one. It's like, whew,
Exactly.
how can you not love Timothée Chalamet?
How can you not love him, bro? How can you not love him?
It's dope. Let's give it one more listing.
I was about to say that.
so
Crazy.
so it's like, see, do you want to know how hyped Dune 3 is right now, Dune Messiah is right now. Last week,
Okay. Okay.
before we start recording this episode, they opened
Hmm.
up the site for 70 millimeter IMAX viewing for Dune 3 that is coming out in
Yeah.
December. It sold
That's
out in the first few seconds.
wow. Wow.
Right now, the ticket is reselling for thousands of dollars on resale platforms. Like, I saw platforms where they are reselling tickets for $2,000, brother.
Hmm.
See,
That's
it
crazy.
is the Lord of the Rings of our generation. Like, you
It
can't
is
you can't argue against that. And
at
before
all.
another thing too that's been interesting about the Dune franchise is like
Hmm.
they are tapped in with like the cast. See, the cast is usually the Avengers. I'm sorry.
I promise you. I
The
promise
cast
you.
of Dune 3 is the Avengers of actors.
I promise you. I promise you. In all categories. In all
For
categories.
First
That's
of all,
crazy.
Timothée Chalamet, who we are saying has the biggest or the most legit argument for the only living star in our current generation of actors,
Yes.
right? Then
Actors,
there is
yes.
Zendaya,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's Jason
Mm-hmm.
Momoa.
Of
There
course.
is
Our guy
Florence
from C.
Pugh.
Hmm. Hmm.
There is
That's
there is there is
crazy.
Florence
That's just
Pugh.
crazy. There's Rebecca
The Gold.
Ferguson. Rebecca freaking Ferguson.
There's there, Thank you, Rebecca
It's
Ferguson,
just there's
right?
Robert
And then
Pattinson.
with this
Robert
current
Pattinson as well. Hmm.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. With this part three as well, they are bringing two new cast to the show: Robert Pattinson and Anya Taylor-Joy. Come on,
Like,
come on. This
come
is their
on.
like.
Come
See,
on now. Come on.
see,
Come on.
apart from the literal Avengers Doomsday, there is no other movie that is
Hmm.
coming out this year that is this star-studded.
There
I'm
isn't.
sorry,
There
you can't.
isn't. There
You
isn't.
you, you can't. You just can't name another movie.
You just can't. You just yeah. You just can't. You
So
just can't. You just can't. You just can't. You just
it's
can't.
it's actually it's actually crazy. I certainly can't. I can't wait.
Okay.
I
Oh,
cannot wait.
let me put you in a tight spot now. Let me put you in a tight spot. Which are you going to see on that day? If both of them are airing on the same time, Doomsday or Dune 3?
By the way, this was our unpopular opinion for last episode. You were not on at that point, so you didn't get to answer. Right? So
Yeah.
this was the question I asked. By the way, that if you had to choose only one of these four movies to see
Hmm.
in the cinemas on the big screen, which are you
Hmm.
going to pick? So Dune Theory,
Okay.
Avengers Doomsday,
Okay.
Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, and
Okay.
Robert Pattinson The Batman 2.
Um. The for me, it just has to be Doomsday. I'm sorry, it just has to be Doomsday. I
Ah
need,
shit.
and it's not even funny enough. I'm even skeptical about this my option now. But do you know why I'm still, uh, 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 demon going through
Tell,
with it?
tell me.
Because I just have to see Thor again. Like I have to see Thor again. I just have to see Thor again. Not the Thor that I saw in Love and Thunder. I need to see Thor again in his
See,
glory. I just need to
so this is
see
what I'm
him
going to say.
properly. Just need to see him.
So hopefully the Jehovah Overdo, provides enough for us to see both movies that period. But if I had to
Mm,
pick one, I'm
yeah.
picking Dune 3. I'm sorry.
Mm,
See,
mm,
I am the
mm,
biggest MCU fan you will see. I have stuck
yeah.
to them through thick and thin. Right? I still
Yeah.
went to the cinemas to see Fantastic Four last year. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I am very
Without me,
skeptical about.
Shabok. Let's go on. Let's forget about that. Go on. Go
It does
on.
not
No,
matter.
no, no, no,
It
no, no,
does
no.
not
Go on.
matter.
Go on. Go on.
You are
Go on.
you are an independent man. You're a grown ass man. You can go to you can go to the cinemas by yourself,
No
or
problem. No
find you a lady
problem.
to go to the cinemas
No.
with you.
Wow. 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 Okay. Okay. No, 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 no. It's all good. It's all good. We don't leave waiting with the talk now. No, 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 no. We don't come up podcast. No,
No,
wala.
my bad. Let's come back to base. Right. So this is what I think. Like
Yeah.
the MCU has failed me so much the last few years. And see, I
Couple
love the
of
lot of things they
yeah.
put out. At least some of the things they put out in phase 4 and phase 5. I'm not like the average
Yeah.
audience viewer that have been hating on most of
Mm-hmm,
everything.
mm-hmm.
So I think Shang-Chi was
Yeah.
dope. I think Eternals was dope.
Yeah.
I think even the Marvels
Yeah.
was not as bad as people made it to be.
As
Right?
yeah.
I think Secret Invasion was actually shit. Right? That one I'm not going to argue with. But I think Loki was
Iron
good.
Hearts.
Ironheart was actually shit. I think Agatha was very mid. I won't say Agatha all along was shit, but it was very mid,
Yeah, I felt it
right?
was overhyped though. During when the whole release and people watching it, I was just what's going on? It's actually mid.
Mm,
Actually
Then
mid.
I felt Wonder Man was good, right? But I
Yeah,
don't know if
Wonder
I
Woman
want to
was good.
reward. I don't know if I want to reward the MCU for all of the shit they've put out, and then think they can just ignore all of it and just jump to Avengers Doomsday because it's the Avengers name and whatever. Now, if I have
When
the opportunity to go for the
yeah,
two, I would go for the two.
yeah.
But if I have to pick one, I rather go
Mm,
for Dune Messiah. I'm sorry, that's just me.
okay.
I rather go for Dune
So
Messiah.
so people of God, this my man here that is here with me, that his name is Wisdom. He say he wants to leave me hanging. After he left me to go and watch Fantastic Four alone, he wants to also repeat it again in the same
Hello.
time frame,
I
December.
did not go. Point of correction. I did
No,
not go to watch
no,
Fantastic
no,
Four
no, no,
alone.
no, no.
You were alone at home. I was with someone at the cinemas.
Wow. I did not say that you went to
Thank
go
you
and
very
watch it
much.
alone. I said that you left me. You left me to go and see it
All right,
alone.
be specific. Be specific. Because I did not go
No, no,
alone. You were
no, no,
alone
no,
at
no, no,
home.
no, no, no,
I
no, no,
was
no,
not
no, no,
alone
no,
in the
no, 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 no.
cinemas.
I, oh, I will not follow you and talk that thing you want me to talk from my mouth right now. It's not me. right, guys, moving on.
All right. So one last thing we
Let's.
should talk before we call this to a close. We need
Yeah,
to talk about this trailer for Spider-Man. Like brand new
that
day.
was exactly
Like
what I was about to say.
we
Spider-Man.
cannot afford to push this further any longer.
Yes, we can't.
So
So
yeah,
let's
give us your reactions.
talk about Dobo. Oh, come on, that was awesome. In my own view, and I think I've told you before, and I think you sort of disagree with me though, but this is just my view of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He is actually
Oh God.
becoming a standalone
I
Spider-Man here in this movie.
I knew it. I
Yeah,
knew it.
to be
Drum
honest,
drum roll.
and I love
Drum
it,
roll for
and
him.
I love it,
Drum roll for him.
I love it. It was spectacular. It
Here
was
we go again
spectacular.
about Tom Holland
God,
being a
talk what you
standalone
want to
Spider-Man.
talk. Talk what you want to talk.
Are
Ah,
you
talk
no?
what you want to
Are
talk.
you happy now? Are you happy now? Like, can you for that let us hear word?
Yes, we'll let you put here word. 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 Easy,
Cause
easy, easy, easy. I was the Hand, Punisher. Come on, Hawk, Bruce
so
Banner. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
and us
This is lovely.
and also too now you put at least hear word, because I looked at it. The suit in the trailer is fabric suit, so it was not any of
Oh,
those spec suits. So
do
hopefully
you know what?
you both
Yeah.
allow us hear word now before, because I see one of the things that have pissed me off the last few years about the things you people also say. I will not call him so that you do not say I'm attacking him about Spider-Man that I think has been annoying me. Oh, they used to call him Iron Man Junior. Iron Man Junior. Why? Because his suit is metal. Are you happy? The suit is fabric. Are you
Now
satisfied?
clothes, they sew him with needle and thread. They don't sew with needle and thread. Everybody don't come down. Oh my god, no.
But see, I was so excited watching that trailer.
No. It
I can't
was
remember the
awesome.
last trailer I've seen that actually
S-
got me screaming, like legit
Yeah,
screaming, right?
yeah.
Like thinking about it, the other trailer I'm having in my head that I want to use as a dichotomy to this trailer is the Green Lantern trailer we talked about in the last episode, right? That rubbish. That I was
That
just looking at it, I was
rubbish.
like, okay, what be
That
this?
rubbish.
Okay.
No, we did not
Okay.
see any construct. We did not see any green. What do you mean that the Green Lantern is a suit outside that is being hanged on a hanger?
Or
Is it
hanger
my
or
native I want to
wardrobe.
wear on Sunday?
I just
In my
tired.
in wardrobe? Is it my
Na
native I want to wear on
Ankara.
Sunday?
Na Ankara.
Nari Ankara. Nari Ankara actually. What do you mean?
Oh God.
The thing pissed me off because it's rubbish. The Green Lantern Corps is one of the most respected space police corps ever in the comic universe, and you are telling me that his uniform is being hanged on a hanger inside cupboard. What's the meaning of that? Something that has always been a construct.
Anyway,
In what edition of the comics, in what edition of the animation, in what edition of the live action movie have you ever seen that the suit is something that you put on the hanger like Ankara you want to wear on Sunday?
so
Something that's always been a construct. What do
quotes
you
Miles
mean?
Morales Spider-Man. Well, there's a first time for everything, right?
But they should get out with their first time for everything. It's because, and I think I told you this thing off air. It's because we did not attack them when they did it in Superman. When Guy Gardner's Green Lantern was wearing a suit that belonged to, I think, whether
Mm-hmm.
the Justice Society, because nobody
Justice
talked
Gang.
in that one. Yes, Justice Gang, because nobody talked in that one. That's why this guy is having the nerve to say that the green in Green Lantern is just
The
rubbish.
the effrontery, the impetus,
Effrontery.
the
To
ganzus
say that
gazaz.
rubbish out of his mouth, so that the green in green. What do you mean? What do you mean that the
Anyways,
green?
to come back
I
to
beg. Let's come back to Spider
Spider-Man,
Man.
take a
Let's go
deep
back to
breath.
Spider Man. No. I beg. They should not get me started. I was pumped for the lanterns throughout last year. I was saying so many good things about it on my status. I
Your
was
mind
so
go dey.
disappointed when
Your mind
I
go
beg.
dey.
Let's talk Spider Man. Let's talk Spider Man. Let's talk Spider Man.
So
Let's talk Spider Man.
I think this is the first trailer in a long time that legit got me screaming like, yeah. See, when I saw the Punisher, right,
Yeah.
driving that stuff, that
Mm-hmm.
car, this thing, and then Spider-Man like doing that. What would I call it now? Where he basically shot through the glass and pushing through the windshield. There, I
bro.
See,
When I saw the
they
Punisher,
still
I
they
was
still
like,
got it.
wisdom is so
They
going
still
to be
got it.
pumped for this.
They still got it, man. They cooked.
They
They
got
cooked.
it.
They cooked. At least
No,
they
no, no.
cooked with that
Sony still
trailer.
got it.
They
Yeah,
cooked with that trailer. If anything,
they
they cooked
cooked.
with that trailer.
They cooked. They
So
cooked. They
that
cooked.
was actually interesting. And then also seeing the hand. I know that this
Yeah.
one here does not know anything about the hand. He has not seen Daredevil, but I will call it
Why?
out. I'm not gonna fear you.
Why you go say that kind thing now? Why you go say that kind thing now? Just because I have not seen a just
He
because
has
I
not
have
seen
not seen
Daredevil.
Daredevil now, you are not telling me that I have not heard of the hand. Eh? You this man.
You have heard
You
of them.
this
You have
man.
heard of them. But if you have seen them, put your hands up. Let's see.
These are just
I
the
think you see.
issues. These are just the
I
issues.
think you
These are
see it.
just the issues.
But basically, if you were a fan of the Netflix Marvel shows, so
Yeah.
Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage,
Yeah.
Iron Fist,
Mm-hmm.
then the Punisher, and then the
Yeah,
Defenders.
the
The
Punisher.
hand was like the
Sorry though, wisdom. Sorry, wisdom. Just to butt in though, and it's about the Punisher. I don't know if you have seen that there was a recent trailer that dropped about him, about a movie
obviously
for him.
we'll talk about that in the future. This thing,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I've seen that
okay.
as well.
I just wanted to check in if you knew about it. Yeah, yeah. Go on,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
on, go
yeah.
on, go on. Yeah.
So if you've seen all those particular TV shows, one thing
Mm-hmm.
you would have noticed is one of the one of the one of the organizations or the entities that featured as like this overarching villain at almost every point or almost every of the shows, right, was the
Mm.
hand. The hand was like
Yeah.
the tenors of that like small pocket universe of the MCU, right?
Okay.
And it is glad to see them back on screen because those guys they were
Mm.
badass. Those
Mm.
guys they were badass. I remember the first time Daredevil came across them in season 2 of Daredevil. He not believe the eyes. He thought he was fighting with he thought he was fighting with regular
He,
street gangster.
he thought he was
They're
fighting
cutting
his
cutting
mates.
they're cutting body They're cutting body waiting not good He had to lock him. They're
He
cutting
had to
cutting
lock
body. He had to
in.
lock him. Right? So it
He
was
had
good
to
to see them
lock
again. And I
in.
think Iron Fist faced the hand as well. I think Iron Fist was the character that actually had a bigger story with the hand, right? Because it was like the
Okay.
hand was like the organization that was organized to oppose the fist, right? So
Okay.
yeah, basically. So, but they are a secret set of criminals that they have this intertwined like organization with like this kind of ninja. They have this
Yeah,
ninja-less
yeah, 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 yeah.
part of so
Yes, yes.
they are not
Mystical
regular
ninjas.
as
Yeah,
they are not
yeah. They're
regular
not red.
as
Yes, regular as
Russian
ninjas.
mob type
Yeah.
situation or mobsters or gangsters on the street or something like that. It is proper
Mm.
organized crimes that have
Say
proper
proper organized.
proper organized crime that have proper martial art experience.
Their secret society wears suits. They wear suit
I
and
swear.
tie.
Right? And they also have connection with some mythical this thing like so
Yeah.
if you watch the Arrow, right? There was
Mm.
this thing that League of Assassins had called the Lazarus Pit. There is something
Yeah.
similar to that the hand has as well, where they can
Yeah.
put someone in that is legit dead and bring the person back to life. But of course
Mm-hmm.
there is a there is like a sacrifice they have to give or something like I can't remember what it was again. But so they are organized crime, strong
Mm-hmm.
martial arts origin, and then strong like magical connection as well with it is like crazy. So
Yeah.
seeing Spider-Man face off against the hand is like, whoo, take my money already. Just take my money. I don't have no argument there. You don't need to bring out a gun. Just take my money. Thank you. I will
Oh
donate it
God.
willingly. Right then,
Yeah.
one thing I wanted to talk about as well was the
Yeah. Go for
what
it.
who do you think or what do you think happened to Spider-Man that gave him those black eyes?
Okay. Well, so in the course of like watching the trailer, I went down the rabbit hole on this. So there are a lot of theories on this. But I think the ones that resonated with me the most are these two, and I'll state them. So one is the fact that he's evolving. Basically, he's
Yeah.
evolving, and I think it was said in the trailer that the life cycle of a spider, basically, he has three life cycles, and when he's able to overcome all three, then it becomes strong, something stronger and something better. And I think at that point where his eyes were, black, it was part of the evolution that I was going through, basically. And
Okay.
I think I'll come back to this because I think there's a point here about another points under this evolution I'm talking about. But before that, let me go into the other point. The other point is, and I think this is unlikely though, is the fact that he might be turning into the man spider. There was an edition in the comics where that's Peter Parker actually evolved, and he actually
Mm-hmm.
became a spider, like an actual Spider Man, like a
Yeah.
spider that was a man. So there were links concerning that as well, but I don't think that's likely though. I don't think that Sony is
I
ready
mean,
to dive into that with Spider Man. I just think it's
that's
just
one
an evolution.
possibility. That's one
Yeah,
possibility.
I think.
But also,
Yeah, I
let me give
yeah.
you my own theory now.
Okay,
Some
okay.
part of me, I don't know if this is a theory, but some part of me just
Mm.
legit got excited that could this be Venom?
Hmm.
Because see, see, see,
Where?
see. Hello,
Where?
hello, hello. Let me land. Hello,
No, no,
hello.
no. Land. Let me be welling. My where? Land.
Because
My
there
well
was
is still in the
there was a
sky.
sequence. There was a sequence in that trailer, right, where
Mm.
those
Mm.
soldiers or SWAT guys were being attacked by something that we could not see, that was moving so
Mm.
fast, and but you could see some kind of shadow. It was
Mm.
giving Venom type of movements. So
Okay.
I am wondering if there
Okay.
is maybe an act in the movie where Spider-Man actually becomes Venom, and then maybe because of course one thing that I think was well established was like he is undergoing some sort of evolution of some kind.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that was established because I don't know if you saw, but we kind of saw that he shot web flutes from his hand without his.
Organic web shooters. Yeah, like
So
Toby
he's
Maguire.
undergoing some kind of evolution. Whether that is
Metamorphosis.
just whether that metamorphosis is just to get into the next level of being a Spider-Man, or that whether
Yeah.
that metamorphosis is getting him to become Man Spider, or whether metamorphosis has to happen for him to break the hold of Venom on him.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That's a point.
are you seeing the vision? Are
Yeah.
you are you catching it? Are you catching it? People should clap. People should clap. People should clap.
Where water make I quench this thing where they talking about? Anyways, yeah. I can see what I can see what you're talking about. And for people that have maybe forgotten, Venom is actually in
The
Tom
MCU.
Holland's Spider-Man verse. Actually, he's actually in the
Yes,
MCU right now. He's
Venom is
actually
actually the
if
MCU
you've
right here.
forgotten, he's actually in the MCU, and we've not heard from him for a very long time. I think since Venom, the last Venom, was it the third part of the franchise? Yeah,
No, no,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
I
the
think
third
that
part
was
of the.
it was. I think it was the second. No, I think it was the second part. It was either the
Okay,
second part or it was Spider-Man No Way Home. It was
okay,
Spider-Man No Way Home. The
okay.
end credit scene of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay, yeah, the end credit, yeah, the end credit, yeah, the end credit, yeah. So that's the last time we saw him. So he's actually in reverse, and I don't think I would readily dismiss what you've just said because it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility because black symbolizes who else in the spider world but Venom. So yeah. And also, okay. Do you think Hawk is going to appear?
Hawk is definitely going to appear. That's
Okay,
something they told us from the very beginning, that
okay,
there's going
okay.
to be Hawk and then the Punisher.
The
Of
Punisher.
course,
All right.
we did not see Hawk in the trailer. We saw Bruce Banner in the trailer,
Bruce
but
Banner.
I know
Okay.
that
Yeah,
Hawk is going to be
that's
there.
why I posed. That's why I posed the question because we might just get to see only Bruce Banner now, and that's just the end. That's why I was saying probably. Why I asked if we might see the Hawk. So yeah.
I
Oh,
think we'll
also,
definitely see him.
okay. No, I don't think this question is necessary. Though. Let's just move on. So what we've done so much today already, and it's so good to be back, guys. You
Yeah.
guys have no idea how many hours, and how long we've been trying to put this on. Ah. It's so nice to actually, be
It's
back in the studio and
we
recording.
we 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 have been going through a lot. I promise you, we'll be going through a lot.
It's
So
not been easy this couple of months so far, but yeah, we're pushing, and we're glad we're back to give you guys the juiciest juice from the movie industry, and we promise to be
so
on
let's
it
talk
more often.
unpopular opinion. I have a question of unpopular opinion.
Yeah, Power Video is back, baby. Give me some drum rolls.
All right, let's have it. All right.
Wisdom, what is your
So here's
unpopular
your question
opinion?
for calm down. I have changed your popular opinion format for this episode. Here's the
No
question. You
wala,
have
no
scattered
wala.
my drum roll. I've used drum roll now. You have come and put you have shook your mouth inside. And that is spoil podcasters work.
You guys just love us. Oh my
Quiet.
god.
I'm doing my drum roll again.
Okay, okay. Silence, please.
All right. We both know that Dune Messiah, that is Dune 3, and Avengers
Yeah,
Doomsday are
yeah.
going to go head to head, at least right now, the current schedule, in the cinemas and
Hmm.
technically for the box office. Which
Mm-hmm.
one of them do you think is going to come out on top in terms of the money that is going to be made back? Now, this is not the question of which one will you rather see. We've been there, we've done that, we've had that conversation. Now, this question is, which one do you think is going to do better in the box office?
Hmm. I'm sorry, Marvel, but I think it's going to be June 3. It's going to
Thank
be
you.
June 3. It's going to be June 3.
Thank
I
you.
think
Ladies and gentlemen,
rightfully.
we can call this podcast to a close.
Well, let me give a reason. Well, no, wala, no, wala, no, wala. No, wala. Oh,
Ladies
double.
and gentlemen, that's it.
Oh, double.
All right,
All right,
tell us.
guys.
You want to give us explanation. Give us.
No, 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 no. I think you've said it actually. The fact that
Like,
Marvel has failed so far, in the movies and in the franchises they've released and series they've released, leading to Doomsday, to give us that expectation, that vibe, that want. Like
yeah,
we want to see it, to
yeah,
retain its OG consumers. To often it failed in both ends because their plan was
yes,
to, get in new consumers or new customers, and they failed at that end, and they also failed at the end of retaining their OG consumers as well,
like,
the fans. So
yeah,
it's not, it's going off of logic more than feelings in this decision that
yes,
I've made to give it to Dune. It's more of logic than feelings. They've just failed to impress us and give us that factor. What I actually
yeah.
even feel is that Marvel is living on past glory as regards Doomsday at the moment.
I
If
promise you, it is.
Doomsday, and you've said it times with that number, that if Doomsday flop, it's a wrap for Marvel.
It's a
It's
wrap.
a
Yeah,
wrap for Marvel. And
that's
I'm
it.
so scared of that. I'm so scared of that for them. I'm so scared
Yeah.
for that for them. So yeah, 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 yeah. It's definitely going to be Dune. They've been giving us enough from part one, part two, leading up to this. So
All
yeah,
right, all right, all right. Let me ship in this last one here before we round up.
yeah, yeah. Sure, go
Two
for
other
it.
popular opinion: Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
Brand New Day and
Mm.
Avengers Doomsday. Which one do you think will do better? Now these are both MCU.
Yeah, these are both MCU.
I'm not saying
Obviously,
which
I'm
would
going
you
to
rather
go.
watch. I'm
Yeah.
saying which do you think is perform better in the box office?
Doomsday, 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 Doomsday. Hands
You
down,
really think
Doomsday.
so?
I really think so. I really think so. I really think so.
I think it's
Yes,
Spider-Man.
yes. No, I think it's Doomsday. I think it's
See,
Doomsday.
I
I,
think
I,
it's
I
Spider-Man
don't.
because Spider-Man
Yeah.
is a different beast of his own. See, there are
Okay.
there are comic book characters that exist outside the fandom of their universe.
Yes.
One of them is
And
Spider-Man.
yes. True. True. True.
Spider-Man,
True. True.
Spider-Man is I think Spider-Man is the biggest comic book character of all time. It has had the most number of adaptations, I think.
Yeah,
Only in our lifetime.
yes,
Only in our
yes, it has
lifetime. Let's
had.
think
Yes,
only in
it
our
should be.
lifetime. So from 2000 up until now, we've had Tobey Maguire's
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man. We have Andrew
Yes,
Maguire's, I said
Andrew
Andrew
Garfield
Maguire, Andrew
Spider-Man.
Garfield's Spider-Man. We have Tom
Yeah,
Holland's Spider-Man. We've had
yeah,
Into the Spider-Verse. We've had,
yes,
what's his name? Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We've had
Spider-Man.
Spectacular
Yes,
Spider-Man of the early
Spider-Man.
2000s, the animations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We've had Spider-Man in Avengers as well.
Yeah. We also
Yeah,
have the Nicolas Cage's Spider-Man this thing that is coming out as well.
yeah.
See,
Spider-Man. No.
Spider-Man is just Spider-Man. Spider-Man is just Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Spider-Man. I think you
Mm-hmm.
understand.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
understand.
saying.
And
Like,
and
I believe there are people see.
yeah,
I
yeah,
believe there
yeah.
are people that have beef with the MCU that may not
Mm-hmm.
come out to see Avengers Doomsday. That are die-hard Spider-Man fans that will still come out to see Spider-Man. I believe there are people like that. That exist.
I get that. I get that. I
Of course,
totally
and we
get that.
also know that Spider-Man is not going to be in Doomsday. Only Secret
Yeah,
Wars.
true, true, true. Yeah,
So
yeah, true.
I don't know. I guess this is where both of us will have to butt head now. You have chosen one side, I have chosen the other side. I guess we put it in the polls or
You
something.
have chosen the dark side.
Now you have
And
chosen the
oh,
dark side.
okay. So I just want to give a shout out to Nicolas Cage. I think him getting this Spider-Man noir role for him is really really nice, and I think it's a rejuvenating aspect to his whole career. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Nicolas Cage because he was one of the starting heroes that I really loved to watch, especially when I was growing up with Ghost Rider. Oh my god, I loved Ghost
Uh,
Rider when I saw it, and it was just good. And I'm so happy that he got
you were when
this
you were
role.
growing up, you were watching Ghost Rider. I go report you to your mama. Jude, your mother is an evangelist.
Oh my god, he saw the fire.
You were coming up. This is not the way they meant to train you. I can put it to you. This is not the way they meant to train you.
Cut, camera, cut. All right, guys. It's so nice having you guys. If always the movie trouble, it's the Mega Mind podcast, and once again, we're so happy to be back, guys. My name once more is Jude, and my co-host is.
Wisdom, let's get it.
Let's get it. Catch you guys on the next one. Nice to be back, guys.